Ladies and gentlemen, this featherweight bout is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds thanks to Watt Realty. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She weighed in at 66.15 kilograms. She fights out of Ignite MMA, Sunshine Coast, with a record of 1 win from 2 fights. Please make welcome Elle Sorensen. And her opponent fighting across the cage out of the red corner. She weighed in at 65 kilos. She fights out of Porterhouse MMA and BJJ Brisbane, making her MMA debut tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Jane Van Duinen. Our referee in charge is Phil Cassidy.
Well, this is my sneaky call for fight of the night, Jake. I've been keeping this one to myself. I honestly think this could be an absolute barn burner. Here we go. Strap yourselves in. Elle Sorensen versus Jane Van Duinen. And the ladies throwing down hard early. Oh, big left counter hook lands.
Sorensen eats one. It was a right hand over the top. Her chin is up in the air. Oh, sends one back. Van Duinen seeming to get the better of the striking. Knees to the midsection and those right hands coming over the top.
Elle really needs to keep her hands up after she throws here.
I think she needs to shoot. I think she needs to throw and shoot. Why not? Van Duinen, a little bit excited. He's having success in the striking. That makes her want to throw more, get in on the hips, go for a shot. Oh, and she takes Sorensen down.
Throws her down to the ground there.
Whipped her around.
Oh, big right hands are coming in here.
She looks like she's out.
No, she's fine. She's back up.
I don't know about fine, but she's back up. Wow, fight of the night, you called it.
She's really got to keep her hands up here. She keeps getting tagged.
Absolutely, and it's after she's throwing, it's before she's throwing, it's in those in-between moments. She needs to set those strikes up to Sorensen.
And Jane here is just non-stop onslaught. You're right, I would like to see Elle take just a shot here, or maybe just push her up against the cage, change it up a little bit.
Yeah, just even make Van Duinen think about it.
We're only halfway through this round, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told you, do not blink on this one.
This is so much fun already.
Oh, big shot lands.
Oh.
Another big shot lands. And Ellie's just walking it down now.
Like a Terminator walking forwards. Van Duinen returned to sender.
Ladies just want to throw down.
I mean, not a leg kick in sight.
Who needs that? Change it up to the body then. Leg kick. Naked leg kicks, Jake.
Yeah, I'd like to see a setup on most things that's happening. Setting up the strikes, change levels, feint low, go high.
That left hook is money for Jane tonight at the moment. Sat her down once with it and just continually keeps finding the target with it. Ellie's right hand is just way too low.
It is. And because of that, the big looping left hook is getting such a reaction. The right hand after it has found a home, and it's on the chin of Sorensen.
Let's not get it twisted though. Elle has landed some herself here.
She has, and it's usually been in bunches. It's when she stops throwing, she's getting tagged.
There's no head movement whatsoever.
10 seconds.
A bit of claret coming out of Ellie's nose now.
And that's very interesting to see how these corners react to that round. I mean, what do you make of it?
Well, there was a big, massive smile over there from Jane when she saw a corner person. Let's have a look at the replay. There's going to be plenty to talk about, Jake.
Tagged. It was that one very early on. Again, it was the left hook that you alluded to. Those knees to the body from Van Duinen. Going to work there, and it looks just like Sorensen was a step behind. In the exchanges, in the footwork, and in the position where she was finding herself in the cage.
Well, it's no secret, women's MMA is my favorite part of the sport, and you can see why, ladies and gentlemen. every single fight that I've ever seen women compete in. This is what it's like. So please get behind these ladies. You must be going bonkers on your lounge at home.
Make sure you keep those defenses in place, okay? Staying active.
Bill's just giving Ellie a little bit of a warning
keep
here.
those defenses in place, all right?
Looks like they've stopped that blood
Fight
pretty
ready.
well. Just coming out of the
Round two.
nose. Oh! Hard straight away. Ellie firing back.
Whatever was said in the corner for Sorensen, it has worked. She's come out blazing. That nose has started to trickle again. I feel like that's what Phil Cassidy was alluding to, maybe protecting that nose. If it gets into too bad a shape, it affects the vision, it affects the breathing. And to your point before, it's fantastic watching the ladies fight because I think they've always got a chip on their shoulder. They're always counted out. It's dominated by men, this sport, and they get a bad rap, these ladies, but look at this fight that they're putting on.
That's fantastic. Muay plums there. Big knees.
Heart, nothing but heart.
That's what it is. That's why I love it. Oh, I think that was just, I don't think she sat it down then. I think that was just a slip. But I'd really like to see Sorensen change it up here. Something else has to happen.
She's leading with a jab every single time. She's walking into her shots every single time. She's following when Van Duinen takes an angle.
She gets her timing right, though. She's got the power. Oh, big right hand lands.
Obviously, the cardio's taking its toll on both fighters here, but Van Duinen seems to be wearing some of the ill effects of exerting herself in the first round.
Well, I mean, she might have thrown 100 strikes in that first round, mate, and you know, it doesn't matter who you are. That is going to take it out of you.
Absolutely.
And I've seen, oh, big right hand drops it down.
Oh, big right hand. The left are following it. She's used it to pass. Horrible position for Sorensen.
It is. She's trying to regain guard here.
Just using anything to keep off her.
Looking to work on an arm or something as well, but those strikes just keep landing.
Yeah, that leg's almost become, it's compromised the position, trying to throw that one over for a Hail Mary armbar. She's actually given up side control when she could have arguably re-guarded. It's so hard, though, when someone's smacking you in the face like that and you've been rocked and dropped.
Well, as you can see, absolutely no quit. 45 seconds left. Can she get out of the second round here? She's working on this arm. It's just too high.
It is, it's too high. Look where the elbow is. I mean, she needs to explode. She needs to work now to get up or get onto a single leg and try and get a mat turn. I don't know. At this point in time, this is not working.
Oh, big left hands are coming in. She's got to bail on it.
She does. If not now, then when?
20 seconds left in this round. Can she survive? She's done a great job here of tying up for the last minute or so.
Just 10 seconds remaining.
She pushes away. Now's the time to get up. Way too slow. Way too slow. She could be feeling the effects.
Oh, big jab lands there right at the end of the second round. Listen to this crowd. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The guys behind me are nodding. They know what's up.
Yeah, look at this one. That's how we started the second round. A trading of shots at the exact same time. Both ladies wear it and then continue to throw down. Elle Sorensen just so good in that first stanza and then started to fade as Van Duinen picked up a little bit more momentum, and it came from a right hand that dropped it, and there it is.
And there it was. Just sat it down, and that's an accumulation of damage at this point, mate, isn't it? I mean, that first shot that she landed the left hook was perfect, right on the jaw, but these now, we're just starting to accumulate now. So, mate, you got Ryan Dunstan in your corner. You don't really want too many other people in your corner than him. What's the instructions you're giving to her?
She needs to loosen up. I know it sounds hard, and especially because she's going to be tired. Her head is up in the air, her plodding footwork. She needs to loosen up, look for ways to get in on a shot. If she's a grappler, the striking is not working at this point in time. Work for a Hail Mary submission, or just go out there and come back on your shield if you have to.
Well, she is. She's walking forward. There's lefts and rights flying everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Ellie getting the better of it at the moment.
Absolutely. If she wants to do it that way, then walk forwards. Get behind your shoulders while you're throwing strikes and make them count.
There's something to be said for skill, and there's something to be said for heart, mate.
Absolutely.
And you cannot teach hard.
And sometimes in the third round, you just need to go for it, even if it means that you could get finished.
Oh,
On
nice.
the return.
Another left hand lands. It's been the damage weapon mainly tonight. It's been that left hand from Jane. I'd like to see Ellie just bite down here and just try and bully her.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. When everyone gets tired, they start throwing with power. They start loading up. When you are tired, jabs work. They don't exert you too much. When your opponent is tired, jabs work. Let's just go to something that's super effective and can set up other shots.
Well, mate, 3 jabs in a row there, but all 3 landed.
Absolutely. So efficient. Take something away from your opponent that doesn't take... Oh, head kick!
Wow, just eats it. And I'll tell you what, mouth's open here from Jane. She really is starting to run out of gas, I believe. 1.5 minutes left. There's still opportunities to win this fight somehow for Ellie.
Absolutely. I mean, I haven't seen anyone get TKO'd by exhaustion of their own will. I mean, if Sorensen exhausts herself trying to win, Van Duinen has to capitalise on it. I mean, let's just go. And Van Duinen will not give up. She's still moving forwards, throwing head kicks in the third round. Oh, over the top. There's the volume. There's the volume.
Yeah, she's having success here.
Let's go.
Having success. Right hands are landing. Lefts. Oh, she's just going for it now, Jane. The crowd's getting behind her. Everyone's absolutely going bananas here. Eden Hill Hotel. The ladies are putting on an absolute barn burner.
Let's go.
30 seconds left. Can she pull it out of the fire?
What a rally.
Muay Thai plums, knees coming from everywhere. 20 seconds left. Can she do the unthinkable, Jake?
You got to think Van Duinen, it's 2 rounds up and Sorensen is pushing forwards, making the most of what she's got in this round.
And here's the 10 seconds.
It's hard. She's got hard for days. She needs to put her foot back on the accelerator. Who knows?
What a fight. What an absolutely fantastic fight. And if you didn't like that at home, I don't like you.
The first women's fight on Beatdown Promotions. What a standard to set. What a standard to set.
That's get on your feet stuff, that is. Absolute get on your feet stuff. Unbelievable fight. Unbelievable fight. Jake, you're going to have to somehow control yourself, get your breath back and talk us through the replay.
Sorensen just biting down and moving forwards. What she had left in the tank wasn't much cardio, but it was a lot of heart. She just did what she had to turn that third round into something, and she did. It was miraculous. Van Duinen throwing back with what she had, but it was like wave after wave of pressure from Sorensen. Fantastic first and second from Van Duinen. And the heart, we're watching it right now of Sorensen just walking, punching with just the strength of her legs to carry her. Great round, great fight. Man, what a standard set by these ladies in the first ever women's fight on Beatdown Promotions.
Well, let's see who takes that first women's fight on Beatdown Promotions. We're going to send it over to Jason Beat, an absolute cracking fight. Let's see who won it.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for these 2 ladies? I'm going to say, I don't think I've seen any harder fight than what these 2 ladies just went to war on each other in Australia. Well, for the first ever ladies bout here at Beatdown, I tell you what, that was one for the record books. Fight 5 tonight. Sorensen versus Van Duinen has gone to the judges' scorecards. And the judges have seen it all the same way. It is a unanimous decision for your winner. Red corner, Van Duinen. Big thanks to Watt Realty bringing us Fight 5 tonight.
Well, have a look at the respect, and that's the other reason why I love women's MMA. They go so hard, and then after the fight, I guarantee you those two chicks will be sharing a beer upstairs.
Oh man, I hope so. That is a fantastic fight. Neither one of them had any quit in them, and that is just what you want to see, especially for the ladies that get counted out all the time. It was such a heart-filled fight for both of them. Fantastic, sets the standard of women's fights on Beatdown Promotions. Van Duinen,
Look how happy she